sports. It's in the game.
Boom, whap, whap. He was like a superhero on that run.
Today.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On now is the Packers punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That's pulled in at the 32. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? Well, on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the... And they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, you know, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Love going to give this one to Jones. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down. Love setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Love. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. Reynolds will go in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. (14-0) the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 20. fighting his way through contact. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Play action. Here's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Well, that's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. They go play action with Hurts. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Packers offense set to go. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Gainwell again, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out, and the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Elliott good with a PAT, and a route is on here in this first half. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it was Kenneth Gainwell who finished it off with a touchdown run. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Love's throw here taken in by Knox. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Again, it's Jones. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. On now is the Packers punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the others.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles open the lead up to 34-0.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Packers ready to take over offensively. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. An inside give to Jones. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On now is the Packers punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. Oh, nice move. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. And the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
On first down, Hurts. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And they're going to speed things up here. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got his man. It's Gainwell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Hurts throws complete to Goddard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and it is 42-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Little pitch and catch to the tight end Knox. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll bring bring a receiver in motion left.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On now is the Packers punter. He's been terrific so far. This will be fielded at the 17. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Such an impressive punt return, 83 yards.
And the Eagles have got it on cruise control.
And as soon as they hand a rookie his playbook, they say you better make your mark on special teams if you want to hang around. I'd say returning one for a touchdown will definitely leave a memory.
Yeah, that's a pretty indelible mark here early on in his career.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now Love. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he's going to have a Packers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Throwing, Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken at the 10. 21 yards. Well done on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field.
There he goes, left side.
Down the left sideline.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith.
69 yards.
And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike 17. Mike 17. I'm here all day. 17.
Love now on 2nd down. Little pitch, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Elliott on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so a good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Love now to pass on 1st down. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Love now. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. Love. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Working out of the gun. Love. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards there for number 15. Going back to Love. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Love looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed from 17 yards out. And the Packers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught at the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown.
touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jalen Carter in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Love from the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. And taken right at the 35. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Elliott now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
To throw now. Here's Love.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go down at the 28. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 1st and 10, Love. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. One last shot now for Love. Out to the left here to Reed. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And the Eagles season will continue at least one more week. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's the NFC.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game?
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
First down. Jacobs has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. A good start. One play, 10 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. Jacobs. That's complete to deep. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10.
Just shy of midfield at the 48. Looking left side, and it's complete. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now on 1st and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
It'll be Hurts on the option.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Jalen Hurts.
A 3-yard run as he kept it himself.
And the Eagles have struck first in this NFC title game.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive.
They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
First carry here for Ken Walker.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. throwing on first down. Jacobs. And his throw is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
On second down, it's Walker. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's got Smith here. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. A big play there. 67 yards. And the Eagles continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to...
There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Walker is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Again, Walker. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, Walker. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live foot weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. One play, 75 yards. And the Eagles take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. A field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Now a first carry for their fullback. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Looking to throw.
Jacobs.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
Fielded just inside the 30. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Jacobs. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 3rd down,
Jacobs.
under pressure, and down he goes.
Jalen Carter able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On 1st down, Hurts.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Throwing is Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Back to throw again. Steps away. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and it is 42-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. Out to his left. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Throwing to start the drive. Jacobs. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Jacobs. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jacobs. That's to the longtime Eagle great Zach Ertz. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit, because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. 2nd year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. To throw on 3rd down. Jacobs. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jacobs.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Now 2nd and 5.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves them with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Operating from the gun, Jacobs. He finds his man, complete. That's Alexander. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
2nd and a couple. From the gun, it's Walker.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. One quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down, Jacobs.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Operating from the gun, Jacobs. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back to throw.
Jacobs. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A disastrous loss there on 1st and goal on the sack sets him back big time. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. On the give, this is their fullback. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll take this one down near the 15. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
So on 4th down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball. Does the big boy have the juice? And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here now a 3rd and 20. Looking to throw. Jacobs. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he fields it cleanly. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead, late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
2nd and 10. Option handoff for Gainwell. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, it's Gainwell. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, with this deficit in the 4th quarter, they're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
The Eagles are going to the Super Bowl as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk.